So today I'm going to be using this metal ribbon to make a pumpkin. There's different versions of this. This one's from Dollar Tree. Sometimes it's difficult to find at Dollar Tree. I probably should have bought a few more. But probably like Hobby Lobby will also have some. Even a thicker version would be nice. So it doesn't have to be this thickness. This one is about an inch wide. A nice like 2-inch one could be pretty as well. These are doorknobs. It's called a decorative glass knob, and they're from Dollar Tree as well, but I know I've seen them at Hobby Lobby and other craft stores. I really like this one, but I think this looks more like a pumpkin stem, so I'll probably use this one. If you can't find these or don't want to go to another store, Dollar Tree does sell bottles like this. This is just plastic, but you could probably use that as well as your topper. You just have to glue it on versus how I'm going to do it. It's a little bit more glue, but that's fine. I'm going to actually just twist them on. And then you may need a wooden disc. This still has the protective paper on it, just to help it stand. This is a 2.5-inch circle. Depending how big of a pumpkin I make, I may make this smaller. You can get wood discs from Dollar Tree and just something to kind of make it as a base. You could use anything that's really round, maybe like a mason jar, the little lid inside. Just be careful, it might be sharp. Just anything that's kind of circular to help your pumpkin stay in if needed. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to paint my ribbon. And I think I want, you could make it silver, you could do rose gold, you could do a brown, but I think I might do kind of a tannish or white type pumpkin. We'll see how that goes. So I have this cream paint. Don't have a lot of good cream colors. It's a little darker than what I want, so I think I'm going to add just some white to it. Need to get another bottle of white. Just mix that together. I'm liking this color. Just be careful, those edges will be sharp. And if you want to come back and brush off some and get that type of texture where some of the silver shows through, you can do that as well. So I'm just gonna paint this. So I have painted both sides of my metal ribbon here. I like this color it came out too. Now this is the one from Dollar Tree, which was 4 feet 5 inches. So I took that, which was about makes 53 inches, and took 53 divided by 3 because I want 3 equal strips. That gave me 17.6. So I took my measuring here, and I actually did 17.5, just made it easy on myself. And then made a little bend, so I knew where to cut, and did it. Bent again, right where the other end touched, And so I have just a little extra on that one, but that'll be okay. So now that I know where I need to do my cuts, I'm going to cut this metal. You could use scissors, but it's not the best on metal. So I'm using some wire cutters. Now I will cut my other strip here. Okay, so now we have 3 strips. I'm going to lay my pieces down flat. It's okay if they kind of go up a little. So you make cross or an X, and then lay your other one across that way, and then they will all come up and connect here in the middle, and that will be our pumpkin. I have a little piece of wire here just to help hold my pieces in place for me. It's hard to see. So I fed it through 2 of the holes. So it comes out front here. And then I'm just twisting them. So I just twisted my wire and then laid it flat. They still kind of move around a bit. So I'm going to use my pliers to help hold them in place for me. And then to secure them, I have my knob. I took off the washer and the nut. And I will just take 2. And you can either create a hole or find a piece that looks like it can be big enough for a hole. And I just kind of created my own hole. So that's what it looks like. I'll just keep going around. shape your pumpkin a little. And see, it won't stay on its own. That's why I'm going to be doing a piece of wood. Right now it's still a little top heavy. Before I get these out, put my washer on. Then my nuts. Tight with my fingers for now, and then later I can go back in with like some needle nose wires. I think this disc will be a good size. So I'm going to glue that on. Once it's glued, it'll help get that flat bottom so it can stand. We have a pumpkin here. I have painted the sides of my wood disc. I'm going to place it right in the middle. It'll just be a nice stand for my candle to go, as well as help stabilize the pumpkin. So I'm just going to apply some hot glue. Other glues would also work. Careful, it'll seep through some of those holes. To add a little bit of greenery. I was playing around with some of my greenery, and I think I liked these two, lamb's ear, and I forget what this one was called, maybe like a ruckus. Just some scrap that I had. I think I like that side of my pumpkin. You can kind of bend it to help it stand. You could squish it if you wanted a taller pumpkin, or squish it down if you wanted a fatter pumpkin. If you want, you can loosen your little nut here and stuff the greenery underneath, but I think it's just easier to apply some hot glue. Don't have much of a stem on them, so it'll be okay. Then I have this nice little candle, and it flickers. inside of a pumpkin. Forgot if you would like to do a little curly thing for your pumpkin, like the little stem part, you can take some wired jute cord, wrap it around a pencil or your finger, get a nice tight cord, pull it off, and then you can just pull it apart as much or little as you want. And then you could also stick it, mine's unraveling here, so I'd probably cut that off. But you could stick it onto your pumpkin. If you wanted to. But I think I'm going to not put one on. It kind of takes away from the overall look of my pumpkin. I like this better. Here is what a pumpkin looks like all finished. Don't forget to check out knfdesign.com for more information and to see other crafts I've been working on. I really like how this one came out. It looks even better in person. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. Thanks. Happy crafting!